Silver displayed huge swing last week. First of all, it has moved higher. It has moved towards $89 levels here before reversing towards the end of the week and closing the week at close to $76 levels, the next support zone. Now, can we consider this as the beginning of reversal? Are the prices gonna plummet again? Are the prices gonna go below 70? Or this is just a mere pullback here, and again coming week we're gonna see it trading above 80. What should be our strategy in order to profit trading silver? Remember last week I had mentioned that slight bullishness might prevail. We can see it moving towards 84, 86 zone first, and then 88 and 90 levels could also be there, moving close to these levels. Prices have pulled back and now this has come towards the support zone. So now again, so far the support levels are still respected. So can we expect a breakdown? What should be our strategy? What is the language of charts here? Let's understand and arrive at the levels at which we can take a trade and trade profitably throughout the week. This is our weekly forecast, and this is the channel which delivers twice a day updates with precise levels so that we can all profit together and grow together. And yes, the channel member exclusive content is also there before the US session with detailed analysis so that we can also profit with the US session. So be a part of the channel memberships here. Join the VIP tier and enjoy all the perks. Also, do like, share, subscribe, and comment. Your every like, share, subscribe, and comment is a great motivation for me to deliver consistently to the best of my abilities. Now, let's start. First, we'll look into the daily charts. Now, see on the daily charts, what did we discuss in our daily updates? See, look at this fall. This is trading with this retracement. This is still trading in this retracement channel, and now it is very, very crucial for silver to first break below 75, 74 zone. This is the lows here, and if at all it trades below 72 and 70, if at all silver breaks below 72 and 70 zone, consider this as a breakdown. We are going to see a tremendous fall from there. Yes, once it trades below 72 and 70, we are going to look at a greater fall. Remember, at this point, we have discussed that see first bearish candle after a reversal, so second might follow, and it was a deeper one. Now waiting for the next one here. So first trading session is going to remain important, and the second session as well. If at all silver attempts to trade below 72 and 70, I think do not think of buying silver from there. It might in fact try to breach below the preceding month's lows, the near term lows at 61 here as well. Now see what's happening here on silver. Notice this drop, then the retracement, then low lows, then the retracement. Now if you connect this after this drop, this is trying to trade in this bearish channel. Now if you connect the lows and the highs, now it appears it is going to move towards 55, 54, or in fact 52 and 50 levels. But for this to happen, it is very, very crucial for silver to stay below 70. Then break the first resistance at 67, 68. Then break the second at 64, 65. Then break the third at 60, 61. So these are the three key zones which are going to play an important role. Till then, it is not yet bearish. Also, I have shared several times. See, when it was moving upwards, just pull any of my update. We were with the opinion that as long as 96, 98 is not taken, I will stick with sell on rise. And this is the beauty when you stick to your strategy, when you stick to your stand here. I have been mentioning with sells because see, when it started to go bullish, again the influencers have come up with the targets that is going to 100, 120, 200 in the near future. Just buy silver, buy silver. Just it has taken a slight U-turn and everybody again went on with the buys here just by looking at the 4 to 5 sessions of bullishness. But see, when it tries to reverse, what a massive reversal we have seen. And now I'm still with the opinion that it can still drop further, but I'm just giving you the levels only below which I will treat this as bearish. Yes, these are markets. I can be again become a fool. Markets might reverse and it can rally again. But for now, I can say that till the support levels, I will be watchful. Till 72 and 70 is not taken, we need to be cautious. Price can still bounce back. Now see the Bollinger Bands here have narrowed. Now this is trying to put pressure on the bands. It can move lower from here. It can put the pressure on the bands to expand on the downside. As you can see, lower highs and lower lows are still there. So now it is trying to aim something towards 54, 55 or 50 levels here. Stochastic looking downwards, which is also a bearish indication. And if you see the MACD here has tried to converge after a brief retracement. I'll wait for a crossover because once this time it crosses over, it can go deeper from here. Remember, people are talking about global economic crisis and the closure of Strait of Hormuz for prolonged period might put put further pressure here on the prices here. And see, metals, since silver still, I'll say, compared to gold, is still not a safe haven, but yes, the industrial consumption, when if it's a global economic slowdown, the first thing which might affect is impact is investment in luxury goods or so. And those who are talking about the EV industry might also get an impact. But see, EV consumption can ideally increase, as you can notice that the fuel prices, the fuel, you can say, regulation across economies may help the consumers move towards EV, and then the EV consumption may increase, and for that reason, possibly silver prices might stay elevated. But I'll still say that this is still not a good reason for silver to not yet retrace, at least till towards 50-55 zone. Even if it has to trade bullish, it has to come lower. So this is something I'll still stick to. I'm not still in favor that it is going to rally strong in the next few weeks. But yes, let's see how it performs. And these levels are going to remain important. Yes, the RSI is also looking downwards, which is also one of the bearish indications. Coming to 4 hours, now see the 4 hours are similar observation, rise, retracement, rise. Now this is still keeping itself intact in this bullish channel and a retracement channel, remember. And that's why again I'm confirming, as long as 72 and 70 is not taken, we need to remain cautious. And once 70 is taken, I think 68, 64, 65, and then 60, 61, three key levels. If these levels are taken, do not think of staying with the silver, staying with the buys in silver. It can move all the way towards 50 as well. So this is something we have to be watchful. Right now, it is still not confirming a clear-cut bearish breakdown. But yes, I am expecting it to move towards lower lows. Look at the stock. I think this is getting into an oversold zone, which is a bearish indication. Look at the MACD also crossing at the top, now looking downwards. It can possibly lead towards the bottom here. So things are getting slightly oversold here on the 4-hour charts, might call for a little pullback. But remember, if it can stretch the overbought zones for a while, it can stay in the oversold zones for a while as well. So let's see the next two sessions, next to 2 to 3 sessions, till the midweek in the coming week, till the middle of the week, we need to stay cautious. There could be turbulence, there could be volatility. It can attempt to break below the support levels, and then we can see how it performs at those levels, because a pullback cannot be denied later. So now coming to the weekly chart. Now here on the weekly charts as well, remember, rise, retracement, rise, and it is showing a pullback here. Now still, if you see 20 period is respected, still if you see higher lows are seen. So it is very, very crucial. If at all it gives you a breakdown in the coming week, it is very, very crucial for silver to first breach below 74, then 72, then 70, then 68. So almost every $2 silver is going to find a support. But look at the kind of pullback it is shown here. This suggests that the bearish momentum is increasing here. But however, I will say at least till 70, at least till 70, do not treat this as bearish. Below 70, there will be a stronger pullback on the downside. Now see what it has done here. If you connect the lows and the highs, it has connected the lows beautifully. Now I'll just wait for it to connect the lows as well here. The highs are connected beautifully, the lows it should also try to connect here, which means the next move might take it further deep, and hence we need to be watchful. Staying below 20 period, I think the possibility of 50 period will increase, and once this is taken, I think silver prices might plummet in the near future. Let's see. Still too far a level for silver to move towards, because if let's say right now it's 75, and if you're looking at 50, that's 50% erosion here. So 50% is huge anyways for any instrument, be it a commodity or any instrument. 50% is a huge erosion. So we have to be cautious here. Prices are not going to be a straight line move. It is not going to be a straight line move for sure. Look at the stochastic. This is looking downwards, which suggests that it can keep moving lower from here. And thus the coming week is going to be the decisive one, and the support levels are going to be the decisive one. Now for example, if it reverses from here, where to buy? Now on the upside, remember friends, 78, 79.3, 80, 80.4, and then 82, and then 84. Recall all of these levels. Those who follow me for long, we have been sticking to these levels, and these levels have played out very, very well so far. Now again, for the coming week, for silver to stay bullish, I'll say 80 is the first milestone, 84, 86 is the next milestone, then 88 and 90 zone. If it trades above 90, the chances of 95 will be higher, the chances of 98 will be higher. And I have shared several times, as long as it stays below 96 and 98 zone, I will stick to sell on rise. Now I am still sticking to the same. Look at the MACD hitting the highs, crossing over here, looking downwards, staying bearish. So it has still got further bearishness left. It can keep moving low. See, these are the insane levels which silver has achieved. And now if it is moving lower, we should not be surprised. The RSI is trading weak as well. Now the last and the most important ones, the monthly charts. And before we look into monthly, if you are looking forward to invest somewhere, first invest in learning. That's the only investment which can give you profits throughout your life. And for this, you can be part of my 39th mentorship batch starting 25th of May. Only limited entries are available. Register yourself now. Reach out to me for queries. My Telegram and email IDs are there in the channel and video description. This also comes with an added offer that you will be added to our paid signals channel after this class, and we ensure that you recover your fee, and that will then it will be a call whether to stay with us or trade independently. Also, those who are willing to just trade as per the signals right from the day one can be part of my signals channel today itself. Connect with me for queries. Also, very, very important for you to have a trusted partner, a recommended broker, which offers you SWIFT-free account at lowest spreads and no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe, where you know that there is mental peace and satisfaction, where you know there is no price manipulation, no stop loss hunting. You can be part of the recommended broker and enjoy your trading journey. Now, silver on the monthly charts. Look at this first bearish candle, and this was a very, very strong candle. Then the following month, we have seen it just sticking to higher lows and higher highs. Now, this time, in fact, it has achieved higher highs. And as we have discussed that it can still turn red from here. Now for this to turn red, first and foremost is for silver to trade below 74, then 72, then 70 and 68. Now as and how it moves lower, the pull on the downside will increase, and then it might deliver the next strongest candle here. Remember, the price is trading with divergence from the 20 period and the median of the Bollinger Bands. The 20 period and the median of the Bollinger Bands are positioned at 55 and 50, which I think silver should achieve in the near future. Yes, it should achieve these levels in the near future. Only question is when this should happen. Second thing is, it is also quite likely possible that it can stay bullish from here, wait for the moving averages to climb up, and then just you can, by staying sideways, it can wait for the moving averages to climb up, just take again achieve 60 or 70 levels and then bounce back from there. So this possibility still cannot be denied, but in the coming week and in this month, let's see how it performs. This is going to remain very, very crucial for silver. If you see the stochastic, this is drop sharp, this is looking downwards, staying bearish. And see the mag. Now see what we had seen on the weekly charts. If you replicate the same, that see these are trading at extremes, this must convert, this must cross over. For this to happen, the current month should have a deeper red candle. And yes, once it trades below 70, more bearishness should prevail. The possibility for it to converge will start, because if this month delivers a red candle, coming month also might deliver a red candle, which might take the prices further lower. So remember, it is, if it can rally for months and weeks, see what a good rally we had seen for months and weeks. Look at this month where it has started at 70 and it has moved towards 120 in 1 month, and it's not too far. This was just the January this month, and preceding month also, if you look at it, has started from somewhere 58 and moved towards 84. Insane run it has shown. So if it reverses from here, you should not be surprised. If it erases the gains here, you should not be surprised. And hence this month and the coming few months, I'll still say exercise caution with silver till 98. It is still not with the buys, it is still sell on rise. Only time when I'll turn bullish is when I will see silver trading above 98. Look at the RSI just staying overbought, trying to come out of the zone. So considering this, yes, it can keep moving lower from here. Yes, it can come to comfortable zone. So considering this, what you should do now, I will only recommend you to buy. If you see now silver trading above 76.6, expect 77.4, expect 78. Now once it trades beyond 78, then slight bullishness might take it towards 79.3 and 80. If 80 is taken, then you can say 81.2, you can say 82.4, you can expect 84 next, and then 85.5 will arrive. Beyond this, it can turn bullish towards 87.6 and then 90 levels here. Chances for this appears less, that it is going to show you complete reversal. However, these are markets beyond 90. It is going to rally towards 95, 96 zone. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell here at 75.2 levels. Expect 74.5, expect 73.8, and then 73 and 72 will arrive. Once it trades below 70, the next milestone is 70, then 68.5, then 67, then 65, 64, 60, possibly in the near future, if not in the coming week. So trade accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel, join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and the channel memberships here on YouTube. And get the exclusive access to the daily updates. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading week ahead and a happy weekend. Thank you.